Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another meta guide for you today in the Ultra League Premier Classic, and this league does begin Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I mean, so basically this is going to be the Ultra League, but you're not allowed to use legendaries or mythicals or Pokemon that have been powered up by XL candies. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and dive right into it and see what we got going for us. So for the S rank, we have some of the popular Pokemon that are really good, even in the open Ultra League. We have Trevenant, of course. Trevenant is going to be amazing. You guys know it. I mean, Trevenant's good for everything, right? For the most part. And then we have Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is another Pokemon that's great for the Ultra League, the Open Ultra League. But it's also going to be good in the Ultra Premier Classic. So you do want a hundo. I actually have a 98, but close to a hundo, right? So 98 would do well, but the hundo is going to get just below 2,500. So that's generally what you are looking for. But it's a great Pokemon for this league. I mean, it's great for the Open Ultra League. It's going to be great for the Ultra Premier Classic as well. Then we have Swampert. Swampert is another popular one, of course. Great Pokemon all around, of course. Or Shadow Swampert. Both of them are really good. They hit really hard, right, with that Hydro Cannon. Then we have two Dragon types. We have Dragonite or kommo-o. So both of these Pokemon are going to be looking pretty strong in this meta. You don't see Dragonite too often nowadays in the Open Ultra League, probably because of all the XL Pokemon. Maybe you would with Superpower, but for the Ultra Premier Classic, definitely looking really strong for sure. So this could be the S rank, some of the best Pokemon in this meta, at least in my opinion. Then we're going to be moving on to the A rank. We do have Sneasler. So Sneasler is a new addition, of course, with that Shadow Claw really fast. It does have X's, it has an Aerial Ace, it has Close Combat, so it has a good bait move, right? It has a heavy hitting move like Close Combat. It is really frail, so you do have to watch out for that, but it's a really good Pokemon, and I think this will see some play in the Ultra Premier Classic for sure. Then we have Sirfetch'd. So Sirfetch'd, a great fighting type. We have a couple great fighting types, but Sirfetch'd is definitely one of them with that counter attack. Going to be doing a lot of damage. Really strong as well. Then we have Glade. Glade, I remember using Glade. You know, I remember using Glade in the Ultra League before, like, XLs became a thing. You know, Glade was really good in, like, yeah, it was a pretty solid Pokemon. Of course, it had to compete with, I guess, well, no, I mean, in the Ultra League Premier, you know, because there was an Ultra League Premier, there's an Ultra League Premier that just bans legendaries and mythicals, but you're allowed to use XL Pokemon. So that was a thing where Glade was pretty good as well, but you know, it's really good in this. No legendaries, no XL Pokemon. Of course, it's going to be really good. Then we have Snorlax as a great safe swap. I love Snorlax as a safe swap, so Lick Body Slam, you guys know the drill. Really powerful there. Gyarados is another one. Waterfall, Dragon Tail, Dragon Breath, all of them are strong. Then we have a Charm User, we have Togekiss, so Togekiss is going to be really powerful as well. As long as it doesn't go up against things that resist it, like Nidoqueen, or poison types in general, steel types, then it is looking pretty strong. Excuse me. Then we have the B tier, so we have the B tier, the new Steelix. So Steelix actually isn't a new Pokemon, of course, but it does have the new move Psychic Fangs. So yeah, going to be pretty powerful as well. Great bait move, right? I mean, Psychic Fangs is a really good move. And then we have Wolverine. Wolverine was recently nerfed this season, but it's still going to be really solid. So, you know, I love it. I mean, you know, Icicle Spear was technically nerfed from 35 to 40 energy, but you still get to it ultra fast. It's 5 every turn instead of 5-4, 5-4. It's 5 every turn, but still, I mean, it's really powerful. It's really fast. It's a really strong Pokemon. The Shadow one or the regular one. Then we have Luxray. Yes, believe it or not, Luxray could be pretty good with Psychic Fangs. So interesting to see how this Pokemon plays out in the Ultra Premier Classic. I'm excited to play the Ultra League Premier Classic, by the way. Then we have Escavalier, which is not a fighting type, but it does have counter, so yeah, really strong Pokemon. This is another one I used quite often before XLs became a thing. I did well. Yeah, I did well with it. Yeah, so really strong Pokemon. Then we have Crobat. So Crobat, another really good one. I have a good IV one. Do you want a perfect? I don't remember. I just remember having a good IV one. I don't remember if you want a perfect or not. But yeah, really strong Pokemon. One that you will probably see in this meta. I mean, yeah, Poison Fang, right? Shadow Ball. It's just really, really strong. Then we have Empoleon. So Empoleon is another good one with Waterfall. Hydro Cannon. Drill Pack. Of course, Hydro Cannon going to be that Community Day move. But yeah, really strong Pokemon. Yeah, really strong. So that's going to be the S, A, and B tier for you. Then we're going to move on to the other options. We have another Dragon user, Goodra. I do think Dragonite and kommo-o are better, but Goodra is not a bad option. So could be one that you want to consider. Then we have Gliscor. Gliscor is another interesting Pokemon. Machamp is another fighting type, in addition to the sirfetch'd. Both of them really frail. But, yeah, I mean, Shadow Machamp, probably the way you want to go. But, yeah, really strong Pokemon. Then we have Charizard. Charizard, yeah, pretty good. I mean, really frail, but pretty good with that Fire Spin. It could also have Wing Attack. Both of them are good. Blast Burn is powerful. You could have Dragon Breath as well if you want to go that route. You could do that. But I'm sure Charizard will see some play. Then we have yet another fighting type. We have Toxicroak. So, yep, Toxicroak, not a bad Pokemon for this meta. It could get up to, I think it could get up to 2,500, right? Or close to it. Non-XL. You probably do want a perfect, but I have to double check on that. But yeah, I mean, pretty strong. Then we have Venusaur, yet another strong one. So I remember using Venusaur back in the day, again before XLs, and I would get walled by like Escavalier, so I would always have to worry about, hopefully there's no Escavalier chilling out in the back. Sometimes there was not, but really strong Pokemon. Then we have Heracross. So Heracross, yet another fighting type. We have Overqwil, a new addition. I'm interested to see how Overqwil plays out in this meta. I'll probably give it a try myself. I mean, Overqwil I think is actually a pretty decent Pokemon. It might make an impact in the meta, so we'll have to see. Then we have yet another Charm user. We have Sylveon. So if you're looking for double Charm, Togekiss and Sylveon probably going to be the way to go. Sylveon, of course, really, really strong in the Ultra Premier Classic for sure. Then we have Beware. So Beware is a very interesting one. I don't really like Drain Punch that much. He'd probably go with Superpower, but you know, it's pretty interesting. Then we have Lapras. And then we have Obstagoon. I think Obstagoon is actually pretty good. Another counter user, but, you know, not a bad one at that. So that's going to be the Ultra League Premier Classic for you. We're going to go ahead and move on to the solid team option. So the first team, I don't know who created this team, the first one, but I have seen it. I know Super Saiyan Sensei, when he used to stream Pokemon Go, he streams Unite now, but when he used to stream Pokemon Go, he hit Legend with this team in the Ultra Premier Classic, if I'm not mistaken. Obstagoon with double poison in the back. Now, this I would have tried this team at the time. I was already Legend at that time though, so I didn't invest in the Crobat or the Nidoqueen. I have the Obstagoon, but no, I think this is a great team, right? I mean, you have the double poison in the back. You don't have to worry about double charm. You could safe swap into. Which one do you guys think is the safe swap? Crobat. You safe swap into one of them if you have a bad lead. And again, you have another poison type later on. So I think it's a really powerful team, to be honest. Don't have to worry about the fighting types in the back because you have poison type, right? You don't have to worry about the double charm, as I said. I think it's a great team. Then we have another team. We have Empoleon Double Dragon. So I actually hit Legend with this. I think the season XLs came out, but XLs were not popular. Or not that they weren't popular, but not many people had XLs invested in. So it was the Empoleon Double Dragon team, but I didn't use kommo-o, I used Kingdra. So you could actually use Kingdra. Of course, kommo-o was not out at the time, but kommo-o hits really hard with the Dragon Tail. You could run Kingdra instead of Dragonite, I guess. The Octazooka is a really good move. And then, of course, the Empoleon. But, yeah, I mean, strong team. The back line is going to be weak. Charm and Empoleon is a steel type, so you lure it out if you don't have a good lead with one of the dragon types. Kingdra in the original Double Dragon team was the safe swap, but now you probably go with the kommo-o as the safe swap if you're running kommo-o instead. And I think this team was created by Toshi, if I'm not mistaken. Someone let me know about that in the comments down below if you can. But yeah, really powerful team. I see no reason why it wouldn't work nowadays, right? Really, really powerful. The Dragon types are really strong. Actually, the team I probably will try as well. I have a good IV kommo-o. But anyway, moving on, we have another team. We have a great core Wolverine as well as Trevenant, and then we have Swampert in the lead. So, of course, Swampert and Wolverine going to be weak to grass, so you do have to watch out for that. But, you know, the Icicle Spear, the Powder Snow from the Wolverine, still going to be doing super effective damage towards grass types, right? So yeah, Wolverine being that really good safe swap. And then the next team we have Escavalier with Snorlax or Shadow Snorlax and Nidoqueen. So Snorlax being a great safe swap. If you have a bad lead, you could lure it out, or not lure it out, but you could switch into the Snorlax. Great switch for you. And yeah, so Snorlax is always a great safe swap, you know. Even if they bring in a fighting type like Sirfetch'd, I mean, you know, yes, Sirfetch'd will be doing a lot of damage, but Snorlax is just a great safe swap, and you can still do a lot with Lick and Body Slam, like Body Slam spam. Then we have Gyarados with Togekiss and Steelix. So wanted to throw Steelix on the team, wanted to give Steelix a try. As for the move on Gyarados, I'd probably go with Dragon Breath, to be honest. If you have the Dragon Tail, you can go with that. But yeah, I mean, Waterfall is an option, but you know, I'll probably go with the Dragon Breath on that team. And then the final team going to be Glade in the lead with Snorlax and Swampert. So Snorlax, again, being that safe swap. And yeah, I mean, Swampert just a really heavy-hitting, powerful Pokemon. It's interesting because a Glade can even beat Pokemon like Charizard just because the Confusion damage does so much, right? Confusion just does so much. Even though Leaf Blade and Close Combat are both heavily resisted, the Confusion damage is adding up. So it's just crazy. But yeah, so these are going to be the solid team options. Let me know what team you plan on using for the Ultra Premier Classic. Again, no Legendaries, no XL Pokemon. But yes, it should be a pretty fun meta, going back to how the original Ultra Premier used to look like, right? But either way, going to be very interesting, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye.